welcome to my channel. Tonight I'm going to be showing you how to achieve this makeup look right here, all the way from the eyes, the cheeks, down to the lips. Super easy step by step. If you've never picked up a makeup brush in your life, you're gonna be just fine, so keep watching. I'm also going to introduce you to a vegan makeup line that I've used today that I absolutely love. But before I go into that, I'm going to address a couple things. It's very echoey in here. I just moved, as some of you know. I have a cement loft and my voice is literally bouncing off the walls, so I apologize. Before I continue flapping my mouth about things that don't matter, let's go ahead and jump right into this tutorial. This was a terrible idea for a makeup tutorial. I don't know what is going on here. It's very emo and it's not gonna work for this, so let's take this off. As you can tell, I already have my base on here and my eyebrows. First, I'm going to be applying my NYX eyeshadow base. This is white. The reason why is because I'd like the color to really pop out of my eyes. This is like a really bright and fun look. I'm gonna apply this all over my eyelid and a little bit up into the crease here. I'm gonna take my Mercier brightening powder and put it under my eyes here because there's gonna be a lot of fallout on this look. I just wanna be able to wipe it away. I'm gonna grab my electric palette by Decay. I'm gonna be using Chaos right here, this one. This brush came in one of my Decay Naked palettes. This is what I'm gonna be using to put it on my eyelid. I'm gonna cover my entire lid with this. I'm even gonna go in the inner corner here. Don't worry about getting it too much in there. I'm gonna go back with a smaller brush. But just really, I'm making sure that I'm getting enough color on here and pulling it all the way up to where my crease is. With the other end of my brush that's a little smaller and I can get into the inner corner of my eye, I'm gonna apply a little more color and just make sure I've really got it in there. I'm just gonna drag this up a little bit higher, lightly patting it on there in a round shape. With a Makeup Geek soft dome brush, I'm going to just kind of lightly blend a little bit of this out into the crease. Because I am a huge fan of shimmer, I'm gonna go ahead and use Aqua by PLUR. This is a vegan makeup company. It is one of my favorites. It looks like this. I'm just gonna use this random no-name brush, whatever this is. I'm just gonna put it right on top of this and kind of pull it up into the crease once again. The reason I'm adding this over that darker color by Chaos is because I really want this color to be very deep and poppy. So putting the Chaos underneath this just gives it kind of extra depth and even more color. I'm gonna go ahead and take the dome brush and lightly blend this out again. I got this little small brush from Crown Brushes. I'm gonna take more of that Aqua by PLUR and I'm just going to take this underneath my bottom lash line here. And I'm gonna be just kind of messy with this because I'm gonna go back in with Chaos under here in a minute and really just like blend this lighter color out. This color is so pretty. Moving right along. I am taking, what is this? This is called Ash by PLUR. It's like a super cool, shimmery, silvery color. I'm gonna apply this ash color just right in the center of my lid. Not taking it all the way up to my crease, just right in the center here. And I'm not rubbing, I'm just patting this on here because it is like a loose pigment, and if you rub, it's just kind of gonna disappear and put the shimmer all over the place, especially since we're putting it on top of other eyeshadow rather than just putting it right on top of a base. I have gotten my brush a little damp. Wow, it just got really bright. And now I'm adding a tiny bit of this ash. I've added to the brush, but totally dry, and I'm just kind of like blending that outwards here. I'm taking some black liner. It's called Tard by Obsessive Compulsive. This is also vegan. I'm going to line my lower lash line. I'm taking this super freaking old and decrepit brush by Mary Kay. I don't even know what it's called. I've literally had this since I was about 16 years old. I really probably should toss it, but I'm not ready to part with it yet. So we're going back to the color Chaos. I'm gonna work this into my lower lash line and kind of blend out the black here. Or stab myself in the eye. That's cool too. I'm keeping this really close to my lash line so that it can still fade out to the lighter blue. Going back with that same small brush, I am adding a little bit of ash to it, and I'm going to add this, basically mirror it with the top and just add a little tiny bit right here. Now we're almost finished with the eyes. I'm adding mascara. I try and do looks sometime and like not put it on there, and I'm just like, oh, I gotta put some mascara on there. I just can't do it. I'm gonna take the same brush that I used to apply that powder, the Mercier powder under my eye, and just kind of sweep it all away. It's okay if some of it is still left on there because it gives you a nice highlight underneath like this triangle area here, whatever the hell that's called. It's time for lashes. I got these random lashes downtown LA in a huge gigantic pack. Sign me up, whatever that is. I'm gonna cut these down a little bit with my super girly, super delicate mini scissors here because this is what was convenient. This is all I could find. We're making it work. Eyelashes are easier to hide and they're less noticeable if you put them right on your lash line if you're not going to be wearing liner. I'm taking Sunray Pressed Bronzer by PLUR and this no-name super old MAC brush. I'm putting this right in the hollows of my cheeks. Next, I'm taking Rose Petal Blush by PLUR. I totally dropped this, so it is literally in pieces, but like, that's what it looks like. If you can kind of see that, it's a super nice color. I need a new one. Whoops. I just smile like briefly for this because I want to see where I should be applying it, but if you smile the whole time, especially if you're a little older, you will get the blush in your wrinkles on here and you'll be able to see that when you're finished with your look. So just smile so you can see where it needs to go and then unsmile and apply. Next I'm taking this 3 times a charm. I pretty much use this like every day of my life, and I use this guy right here for highlighting. Just adding a little bit of highlight on my cheek, on my nose, right above my eyebrows. Not like a ton, just like a little bit. A little bit above my Cupid's bow. For lips, I like to take my foundation in my blender. What's this called? Beauty blender. Yes, even my fiance knows this. I'm taking my beauty blender and my foundation and I'm going to put it all over my lips. I like to do this because some lipstick likes to bleed on my lips and this prevents it from bleeding. After my lips are covered with foundation, I like to take that Mercier powder and put it over. I'm taking Purple Daze by PLUR and adding this all over my lips. Super sloppy because I'm gonna line them in a second and fix it all. Now I'm taking Black Dahlia by Obsessive Compulsive and I'm going to line and color in some of my lips. I'm using this, I use the PLUR to just give it some extra color. And I'm gonna color most of this in here, leaving this area of my lips with that lipstick we just used by PLUR. If you're in a super big rush and super messy like me, you're gonna need your concealer and a concealer brush to fix your fuck ups. You're gonna get some on there and you're basically going to go around and clean up around your lips. And if you use a lighter concealer like I am right now, lining your lips with that will highlight your lip a little bit. It will make your lips look a little larger, which I always love. I have to be very still for this. Serious business. If you have a super annoying fiance or boyfriend that's like, you have way too much highlighter on your lip, I think you need to tone it down a little bit, you can take this guy and just kind of brush upwards to blend it in a bit. I guess it's not totally annoying. It's kind of nice to have a fiance that's like, you have way too much highlighter, you know, right there. It's kind of awesome, actually. I'm dating a gay man, pretty much. That's kind of rad. He watches Sex and the City with me. It's good times. Last but not least, you're gonna go and do one of these things so that you can ensure that you don't have any lipstick too far in there and it's gonna get on your teeth. Ta-da! Here's the finished makeup look. I hope you enjoyed the video and discovered a new cosmetics line that's vegan, PLUR. You're going to be seeing a lot of it on my channel from here on out. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! I'm gonna sneeze. Look into the light. trying to collect myself for take 77. Lord's name in vain. It's really
Take
bad.
17.
I promise not to take the Lord's name in vain on this one because I keep screwing it up. And it's, you know, I'm real angry when I do that.